Hey folks, Marcus Sheridan here. Have you ever been in the audience of, let's say, a speech or a presentation? All of a sudden something went wrong with the speaker and it just dominoed and it got worse and worse and worse. Why does that happen? Well, keep watching. The reason why that happens is because that communicator, that presenter, didn't understand the principle of yes and. So what is yes and? Yes and is basically this, and it's used in all facets of life. That when something goes wrong or is said wrong, you make it work for you. You turn it into a positive. You keep moving forward and you don't look back. Give you an example. One time I was at a large conference, and as soon as I started speaking in front of about 750 people, the computers crashed, the slides went down, it was a blank screen, and instead of looking at the slides and freaking out and looking at the AV team, just started to talk to the audience like nothing was wrong. 10 minutes later, the slides came back up, and lo and behold, everybody started to clap. And they realized something was wrong, but they also noticed, wow, he's not even paying attention to it. Or here's another example. You ever had a situation when you were giving a presentation or a talk and you asked a question to the audience and you got this crazy off-the-wall answer or a negative answer? What did you do? Did you give your energy to the negative answer or did you make it work for you? In other words, if you hear something crazy, do you say, okay, it's a great idea, and furthermore, we can also look at it like this. That's using that principle of yes and. And so you can see this is a management technique. This is a presentation technique. This is a keynote technique. And this is absolutely something that we always teach and focus on at our world-class communication events and workshops. I'm so passionate about it because it's literally changed my life. And so if you've ever been nervous about, well, what if this happens? And you want to make sure you always have an answer for that, well, start to study the principle of yes and.